Okay. Good night, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. I just look like this. I need to lean this way. I lean this way. It's kind of weird. I'm trying to figure out this camera thing. I haven't. It's been a week. I won't even start with that. My nose is so shiny. Anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just want to do a marking point. I just finished ferociously scrubbing the floor. I don't really scrubbing, but I mopped. And I was thinking how much cleaning has always been a way of escape for me. Take these off. Well, not really an escape, but a way to cope. Am I a neat freak? Do I go around washing my hands like 150 times? No. But, in a world of what appears to be stuff that you can't control, that's not in your control, your apartment is something that you can control. So, I clean a lot. And it helps me burn off extra energy. Yeah, I have a bike and I ride that too, but whatever. I was thinking while I was cleaning, and it made me think of, in New York, they have this thing. I don't even know if they're supposed to do this, but they do. And it'll be say you have a 2-story house. So you'll have the first floor, and what you'll do is you'll sublet it. And you'll get the first 2 rooms, you'll get to one family, and then the other room in the back you'll rent out as like a room for rent. I'm sure you can do it if you have the whatever, but anyway, when I first came to New York, we were staying in a place like that. It was crazy because you had to share bathroom and kitchen. The bathroom has always been like a sanctuary for me because it's the only place where you're there by yourself and you got a lock on the door. So it was like, all right, I have to share bathroom and kitchen with another couple. The person that I was living with, he's so sweet. We parted ways or whatever, but he was a bit of a slob. Most men are. And you have to argue with them about putting the seat down and whatever else. He was heart of gold, though. Anyway. Well, it appeared to be anyway. It doesn't really matter. But, one day I go in the bathroom, and it was just a mess. I'm telling you, I looked at the tub, and I was like, I just cleaned it like yesterday, and I was like, what do these people do? Do they just dump dirt into the tub and then walk out? It just was unbelievably just disgusting. I said, I can't take a shower in this. And I was upset, and I was all going crazy. And I was like, I have to go to the store. I have to go to the 99-cent store. And I've got to get me some flip-flops because I've got to wear them in the shower because I don't want my feet to get all, while I'm trying to take a shower. And it was disgusting. And I was going on my rant, right? And you know what he said to me? He said, you could take a shower in a hole and still get clean. And I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And he goes, it doesn't really matter if it's dirty. The water's going to come down from the top and wash you over. And you're going to get washed off. Just wash everything from top to bottom and then wash your feet off and get out. And I was like, and I busted out laughing because I realized how stupid I was being. And I was sweating the small stuff. And I was making myself so crazy worrying about this stupid tub. And it was then, and it was like, I really saw how fucking beautiful of a person he was, to see that simple fucking truth. It's like, hey, the water's going to be clean. You're going to wash yourself off with the water, and it's all going to be washed away. And I was like, oh, God, why couldn't I think of that? Sometimes that's why it's good to, like, have someone to tug your chain a little bit and be like, hey, you're getting a little carried away. You're getting a little bit, you know, in your idiosyncrasies. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. And I started laughing, and I just was like, thank you for being you. Because at that moment, that was exactly what I needed to hear. And so while I was cleaning, and I was just thinking, I was like, because I get in these modes to where everybody knows someone who is a bit of a hoarder. And we've all lived with one, or known one, or had a friend whose mom was one, or whatever. A lot of times that comes from not having. So they remember a point in their life to where they haven't had something. So everything they get, they're like, oh, I got to keep this because I might need it one day. You never know when you're going to need this. And you'll be thankful. You'll thank me for it because I'll have it. And then the stuff just piles up and accumulates. And I get to the point to where it's like, I look around and I'm just like, throw everything away. Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it out. Now, am I a minimalist? Wait, let's try that again. Am I a minimalist? No, I'm not. I like things. But when things start to get too clustered, especially in like an apartment, and you can't really like breathe or move, and it's like you have this walkway from the bed to the door, and then it's like, I'm just like, throw it all out. I don't care what the fuck it is. We can get another one if we really need it. Throw it out. So when I get into one of those modes, it's like, it's so funny. Because doing this awakening thing, you get to know yourself doing all of these modes. And you're like, well, God, I don't want to throw everything out. But you get so fed up, and it's like, I just want to toss it all. And like wash it all away, basically. I don't know. That was my video. Short one. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I just wanted to say, it's weird how opposites attract. You know, because he was the complete opposite of me. And when we broke up, we kind of both did a 180. And I turned it into the boring, humdrum, fuddy-duddy. And he turned into the wild child. And it's kind of weird how it works. And it's so strange because that's why the good girl always goes for the bad boy. And the bad boy always wants to corrupt the good girl. It's kind of like the duality of this whole world trying to show you to balance it out. Does that mean, hey, every good girl, go get yourself an asshole and think that you can change it? Fuck no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying how it works in energy-wise. And how it just kind of does that. It's just weird to me. I just wanted to make the video. You guys have a good night. And, yeah. Be well. Peace, love, and sunshine, flower beams of blossom and joy and all that good stuff. Oh, another thing. God, I was watching some of my old videos. They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. And it's weird to see where I'm at now and where I started and be like, man, I can't believe I thought that. Now, I'll leave it up there because it's pretty great. Because I don't know if anybody learns anything from my pointless ramblings. But I leave it up there so I can go back on it and listen to it and be like, well, that really made a lot of sense. And what the hell were you thinking when you said that? And then it's really weird. Now, because I can see like a lot of like emotions coming through, and a lot of I sweat at the small stuff a lot. And what I've learned to do is just like how that significant other of mine was like, hey, you're gonna, whatever is gonna be washed away and it's gonna be whatever. I've kind of adapted that into like daily practices. Do I still get stressed out and still go cleaning crazy? Yes, I do. But I can notice it, and it's like, holy shit, this is crazy. But not really crazy, but it's like, this is extreme. You're coping right now, and I can see it, and I just be like, all right. I don't overreact with shit as much as I used to, and then if I do, and I start to get a little hyped up, and I say, well, listen, is this really important? Next time you're gonna get overactive and you're gonna react to something, just say, look, is this really important? I mean, and why are you reacting to it the way that you are? Watch your own reactions. This whole enlightened thing was really about you getting to know yourself, and all the different variations and packages that yourself comes in. And it's really funny. And it's beautiful when you have someone to share it with. But if you don't, then hey, it's okay. You love all those reactions, and you love all the non-reactions, and you find to be okay with all the parts of you. The not so nice ones and the good parts. The good parts. Y'all have a great day.